What up, y'all? Welcome to the Gobi Games Podcast. I'm Gobi. With me tonight is Alpha, Bomb, and Nighthawk. And tonight, we are going to talk about some crazy, fucked up shit that has come out of CES. Now, there's been some cool things, but I mean, we will get into some pretty messed up shit too, because why not? It'll be fun. But starting out, Bomb needs a new monitor. And he has been...
I don't know about that.
Okay, Bomb needs a new monitor. We're going to go with Bomb needs a new monitor.
Once, but yes.
Hey, okay, we could go with I need a monitor because I keep taking Nighthawk's hand-me-downs.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I mean, sure. Okay, Alpha needs a new monitor, so obviously...
Here, you get a monitor, you get a monitor, you get a monitor.
Hey, if you got the $1,200 to fucking shell out for these things, go for it.
I know. That's
Yikes.
crazy. It's like, oh.
So, what we're talking about, 4K, obviously, and the gaming revolution, and it might finally be coming to gaming mainstream. You're thinking I'm crazy, right? Well, they're finally monitors that have over 100 hertz refresh rate, which means we can finally have 4K at over 60 hertz, or 60 FPS.
You should probably rephrase that, Gobi. We all know you're crazy.
Yes.
But,
okay.
you know.
Right. Now, of course, if you want to play 4K at over 100 frames per second, this is going to cost you dearly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the lowest price point on any of them I've seen so far is like 800.
Yep, which is, so this LG, it looks like. So a couple of brands, LG came out with one, Asus, ROG, and I think Acer was the first one that I saw earlier in the week. They range from refresh rates, I think 160 hertz is pretty much standard between the three of them. HDR 600 support on the LG one. Like I said, it's 27-inch IPS panel with HDMI 2.1, and it comes in at $800. I think the HDMI 2.1 support is going to be good. It's going to take a while to catch on, but hey, it's starting for $800.
Didn't we say the same thing about DisplayPort when it came out?
Yeah, I mean, it's still, well, that's still not catching on.
Oh, HDMI 2.1 is catching on more and more. It's getting the content that you actually, justify that upgrade.
Yeah, okay, just so we're clear, all these monitors actually come with DisplayPort 1.42. If you do use that, it's not completely gone. We just like making fun of stuff.
Yeah.
You guys make fun of things?
No.
Never.
But yeah, so 4K,
Never.
you guys think you're going to get on this bandwagon, or going to be a couple of years yet?
You're cutting out a bit there, Gobi.
Oh, I am? Damn. Hey, fuck Frontier.
Wait. Yep.
Yep, so, wonderful Frontier Internet there for y'all. They're filing bankruptcy in California, if you're curious.
So does that mean you're not going to have internet?
No, actually,
At all?
it means the pricks in California that have Frontier are going to get, I think it's gigabyte internet, or something like 500,000 people are going to get it, part of the bankruptcy settlement or whatever, so we won't go into that. They're filing bankruptcy and they're going to get better internet. Lucky them.
That seems accurate.
I know, right? Yeah, so moving on. Let's let Nighthawk talk a little bit, because so he got all excited last week when Razer put out this thing on Instagram, and he's like, "Oh, what is it?" I'm like, "It's a mask." For just clarification, like it was a half-ass wisecrack on my part, like, seriously, the whole breathe thing, I'm like, oh, it's a mask. Nope, they legit came out with an N95 mask.
With RGB. Don't forget about that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, the cool thing about the
damn thing does have RGB.
But it's
And
functional.
this is what he shows me at 10:45 at night when we are laying in bed.
Hey, that's important. It's very important. You're gonna buy him one. I mean, he's gonna have one. Like,
I am not buying him one.
So the RGB
on the real side.
Yeah. The RGB is actually a battery indicator. So the brighter the RGB, the more your battery's charged.
You can also change the colors.
I thought we were saying that like keeping our cell phones close to us like causes cancer and stuff. So now we're just gonna put a battery on our face.
Yeah.
Seems accurate.
Yep.
Totally makes sense. Got it. All right, keep going.
Yep. That's you got the gist of it. I don't understand
Carry
what's so hard.
So, on the real side for Project Hazel, though, I guarantee you they're not going to come out. Yeah, it's called Project Hazel. They name everything. I guarantee you it's probably not going to become a real thing because 95% of the projects that Razer comes out with usually don't end up becoming a full thing.
No, I mean the mask I could see actually becoming a real thing because of COVID. But
and they also shifted, didn't they? They shift manufacturing to make masks back in March.
So Razer
I wouldn't be surprised.
Razer has currently been making masks, but the thing is, Razer has been making surgical masks. And what has previously happened with anything that has come out as a Razer project, like Project Valerie or Project Linda or all of these really cool CES projects that they release at CES, what usually happens is they turn into something completely different and they never actually come out with what they show you in their concepts. And you can see this in Project Valerie became the Razer Keyshies, which is just your phone connection for using a controller. Project Linda was originally supposed to be basically what Lenovo announced, and what a lot of people have announced is a little laptop, almost iPad style, with controllers on the side. Razer released that at CES like 4 years ago, and then never released the product.
Yeah. Alienware has one too.
Poofed. Yeah. So maybe just because this mask is this mask, maybe they will release it because of the times we're in. However, I highly doubt that they will, because if they start to look at what they're going to have to charge for this mask, it's going to start getting way too high.
Oh, $150 for that? Yeah, easy. People will pay it too.
But it's easily going to be more than $150 when you start to think about it, because so it's basically got speakers on there so that when you're talking, it amplifies your voice. It's got a nighttime mode, which if you are out in the public at night, it will put a light on your face so that people can see your facial expressions. It has an N95 rechargeable filter.
Can I turn that shit off?
No.
Yeah,
no. It's a clear mask for that specific reason.
Hey, alright. The clear mask, I get, it's for the deaf people so they can read our lips.
Yes.
I don't mind that.
Well, and the major portion that's probably going to make this thing cost a lot of money is the fact that every single one of these masks is given a UV box. It's a UV sterilizing box. And that is what charges and stores the actual mask.
Oh, so it'll be $250.
Going to be, this mask is easily going to be over $300 when everything comes out.
Dude, people still pay it.
Okay.
It says Razer on it, so they'll still pay for it. But we get in some of this other cool stuff, because Razer's got some other stuff. But alright, so we're just gonna start with this Wired Mag's article, and we're just gonna go straight down it, and this is gonna be a kick for you guys, because this shit's fucking hilarious. Apparently we don't actually recycle, so now Lasso has made something that's gonna recycle your recycling.
That makes sense.
Yep. We'll just move on for that one, because this one is, oh my god. So this sex toy can stimulate you to the beat of any song. That is just what we all asked for at CES. I know it.
I've got mine pre-ordered.
It's everything that the general public never asked for, but okay.
I know, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I guarantee you there's plenty of...
I mean, I'm pretty sure that there is a whole there's a whole part of the general population that's into all sorts of weird stuff, but like...
They already have these remote, vibrators and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, so this isn't really anything new. The only thing that's new to me about this is the triangle shape, and you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that and move on. So...
Probably a good idea, let's be honest.
Ooh, they have an app for that. AirThings can now analyze the risk of indoor virus spread. So it looks like there's this little hockey puck shaped thing that goes in your house somewhere, and an app that goes on your phone to tell you if virus is spreading inside your house.
Okay.
I think we're just going to move on past that.
On to the next one.
Oh yes, this app measures your blood pressure with your phone. Hypertension or high blood pressure is known as the silent killer. It's almost always asymptomatic and kills up to 60,000 Americans annually. This app can help you monitor it. It's fucking... I can't even say it with a straight face. Sorry, guys.
I'm confused at how the app on your phone, like, does it sync to a smartwatch that has a sensor?
No, it's
or is it just like legitimately an app on your phone?
It uses the camera to optically check your blood pressure.
That makes zero sense. At all.
I'm not sure the technology behind that or how your camera is capable of that, but we'll go with thumbs up for you guys.
I mean...
I'm going to read about it more 'cause it's interesting because it says it's faster and just as accurate as a blood pressure cuff, and there's peer-reviewed studies. So I'm going to actually look into that because that's interesting.
Well, if there's peer-reviewed studies, like, I'll totally read those. But, like, I'm just really confused how a camera is going to, on my phone, is going to tell me what my blood pressure is versus a cuff or... like
yeah,
my
infrared.
like a smartwatch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to read the peer reviews or wait for Bomb to get the app and start using it and let us know.
Like he ever comes on the podcast.
All right. So this
Sorry,
one.
Hey, he's here now.
So this next one is as a parent, I cannot recommend this gadget to anybody. But just for shits and giggles, are you afraid of leaving your kid in a hot car? There's an app for that.
Gosh.
I wish to God I was joking. I wish this was a joke. It's apparently a real thing. You put this device on an infant, and if your phone gets too far away from it, it gives you a notification that you left your baby in the car.
I'm sorry. Like, I was in high school when my little sister was born.
I'm sorry.
She looks at me as if I'm a second parent to her sometimes. And I could never imagine leaving her in the car. Ever. Not just because it's hot. There's weird people out here in the world. Like, just, she's a child. Like, she's a baby. Like, they need you. You don't just leave your child in a car.
Yeah,
especially when you know that the car can reach upwards of 100 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah, no, it's you got to be a special kind of stupid. But again, CES is all about that because, hey, do you need to hide your drugs from your kids? Well, there's Bluetooth boxes for that.
Like, oh my gosh. If you need to do this, then maybe you should just reassess having children.
Yeah, there's a lot of that right now, too.
I mean, again, but why do we need...
Well, let's move on to the cool
Bluetooth.
Hold on. Coming
Why?
out with the new iPhone 12.
Why? Magnetic pop sockets make sense.
But
Yep,
why?
yeah.
Why do we need Bluetooth unlocked boxes? Like, what's
We
wrong with the
don't.
combination
Even though
code?
We had moved on.
But you guys keep missing the B one. I mean, how did you? We gotta save the Bs. Again, why are Bs in CES? The B box.
No bees.
Yeah, this falls into one of those gadgets that comes out at CES that you don't really need to know about and doesn't do anything.
I have no desire to be a beekeeper. I don't like bees. I'm good. The only
Okay.
thing a part of bees I like, honey. That's it. Don't
Okay.
want-
So I have dabbled in the whole dealing with honeybees and beekeeping and stuff, and yeah, I mean, I could see how some people could find it fun. Not me. I've done the whole I'm gonna move this hive with 10,000 bees flying around me without a protective suit. Been there, done that. Never
Poor
again.
life choice.
Dude, we only had one suit and we had to move a hive. It took 2 guys. I was nice and gave it to the other guy. All right.
Oof.
Hey, I didn't get stung. All right. It's all about keeping your heart rate down.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen with me. That's fine.
We have some Wi-Fi devices. Wi-Fi waves. Yes. Why do I want to do this?
This is basically, I mean, Paige and I have, whatchamacallit,
What do we have?
we have Eros in our house.
No, the Wi-Fi waves. Isn't that the thing where it tells you if it senses motion in your house?
Yes. It's
Yes.
basically-
It's
basically-
using your Wi-Fi
Oh,
waves.
wow.
Yeah, so you plug it in almost like the Eero, but it uses the Wi-Fi waves in your house to sense
As
motion.
Security.
Yes.
Wow.
Maybe you should read articles. Nighthawk.
Yeah.
I have.
Apple reveals next step in its $100 million pledge towards racial equality. Good for them.
Not sure. That's
LG.
awesome. Not sure why that's a CES announcement.
Because Apple has a thing about releasing things during CES without being a part of CES, so that's why it's a CES thing.
I just.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you want to know more about it, read the article. LG's latest 4K projector. Okay, now this could be 4K projector. I could get
Up to
behind
300 inch
this.
screen.
That's pretty awesome.
I
Yeah.
can definitely get behind that. Of course, I noticed that they leave out one minor, teensy little detail. How
Price?
much is this gonna fucking cost me?
$2,700.
Yep.
They didn't Google this at all. Nope. Okay. Yeah.
When you
it does
click
do
the
HDR.
link "Learn More" below the picture,
Yeah. I'm more worried. See, now this is $3,000 that you guys need to spend, so I don't have to come down and keep rescreening your screen door. It's a robotic doggy door for Max.
my dog will run through anything.
I'm pretty sure you'll be coming down to fix the robotic doggy door instead.
It's $100 doggy door. No.
So apparently, in automatic mode, there's a sensor worn on the pet's collar that will activate the door on its own when they approach it. In manual,
Not fast
you
enough.
activate it on your phone. So you guys can
Again,
play the game.
not fast
You can
enough.
see if you're fast enough to beat the door opening with Max. Ready, set,
We
go,
are.
and hit the button.
I guarantee you we're not. For a bulldog, he is a fast little dude.
And the hardwood floors is like a horse on ice. It's amazing. It's like watching him try to stop, and it's like.
Or when he goes to start, he's like the road runner. He just runs in place until he gets enough traction, and then he takes off.
Sony is revealing a drone. That's cool.
I did see that.
It's got a neat
Alright.
camera underneath it, which means it
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It can carry a Sony Alpha series camera, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
wow.
all right. Points.
That's what my dad's photographer uses.
Right.
is
I mean,
the Alpha cameras.
I mean, again, this is probably not something that I'm gonna buy because we're probably looking at, way more than I want to. Hey, look, Nighthawk, it's your segue for
I know.
Loki.
I was just about to talk about
Loki!
this. Look,
It's a Loki-sized Segway.
You guys can
what
get
is
him and go
really
matching.
funny to me too is that they are still saying Segway.
Well, technically,
It's not Segway, technically. For those people wondering,
It's
it is actually
Ninebot.
so Segway went out of business technically,
didn't Ninebot buy Segway, so they're still allowed to use the
Yes.
Segway name?
and Ninebot bought Segway, so it is now not a Segway by Ninebot. But if you are ever looking for them, you have to look for Ninebot first.
Yeah, Ninebot's where you find the website to buy the things.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have two different ones. I have the version they're now making for kids. I did also get Alpha the scooter,
Yes. I'm so excited.
and yeah, it is a lot of fun. Just on the random note for those for Segway and Ninebot, the way that they have started to run their business is a little odd to me, but that's just that.
It's working for him.
It is working for them. The only thing that confuses the hell out of me is that whenever they release anything, they only release it on Indiegogo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do like crowdfunding
so
first.
They do crowdfunding, Indiegogo campaigns, and then they release things fully. So, with that being said, too, if people are actually looking to get these child versions of the Segways, you will have to look out for their Indiegogo campaign, because they will not be released anywhere else except for Indiegogo first.
Wait a minute. So this Ninebot S Nano has a voice assist system
Yes.
and a Bluetooth speaker on it.
Yes.
Loki's Ninebot's cooler than yours.
Damn kids get all the good shit.
They get all the cool shit.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
all right. So we'll move on from scooters into stuff that has seemingly become important these days in COVID. What am I talking about? Chairs. Who would
I
have
need
fucked?
a new chair.
I do too. And some of these chairs look pretty interesting. I won't go into too much, but they got some decent features. There's some cool chairs out there. As far as gaming chairs, I mean, we could do an entire podcast on gaming chairs. Like, it's ridiculous. I know Razer just came out with a new one. They actually came out with another concept one at CES this year with I think it's a 60-inch OLED built into it.
Rollable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. But the
It's
next
another one of those situations where I say Razer will probably never release it, but
probably not.
Like the toaster.
showing off innovation.
Yeah. So the next thing is actually something that a lot of people here can probably use. I'm actually gonna check this out. So GoPro has released Labs. It's software or whatever, but basically you can use this to go back and check out some software improvements. It looks like it works on the GoPro Hero 9, 8, 7, and Max 360 cameras via optional firmware. In addition, there are new ways to trigger recording, including using motions using the camera's accelerometer and gyroscope to start and stop capture. Motion detector improvements and live streaming triggered by connecting to a Wi-Fi network, and a new one-button mode that shuts down everything but the record button, so you can't accidentally change camera modes. That is actually a good feature. Why isn't that not on every camera?
GoPro has been, I mean, since the very beginning of GoPro, they have been.
Yeah, I have a
making moves.
Hero 7. I love it. I think
That's the one thing I would say that I love GoPro, but the one thing that has always made me so, like, upset with GoPro is just how quickly they have moved.
Yeah, they don't. It seems like their hardware versions don't last very long. Like, I bought a Hero
No.
7, like, I want to say last year. I've only had it like a year, and we're already on
And
Hero
we're already up to,
9s.
like, yeah. So,
I
get
think
it.
I have the 6, and I think
Yeah.
I got it right after it came out.
Which are
Yeah.
great products.
A couple
The one
years
thing
ago.
I just don't understand GoPro, but they're great.
Yeah, I mean, I love my 7, but like you said, I mean, I don't know. I screwed up. I could have gotten a Hero 8, but I ended up picking up a Hero 7 Black instead. It's been
Can
great.
we skip down can we skip down a few on this list, and can we talk about a really cool one?
Oh boy.
Sure.
A
Sure.
Keurig style ice cream machine.
Oh God. Where? Okay. How far am I going down here? Oh. Oh. Nope.
You'll
Nope.
find it.
Nope. Nope. Wow.
Yes.
You skipped
Nope.
all the way to the bottom. Oh wow.
Holy crap.
Not all the way to the bottom. The
Jesus.
middle.
Yeah.
Keurig
Okay.
style ice
It
cream.
takes 90 seconds for ice cream to be made.
Huh.
So that, and it says that the pods are 100% recyclable, which is also kind of cool. And everything can be stored and transported at room temperature because then they're instantly frozen. It's like the coolest ice cream machine ever. But it's 50 pounds. That's a heavy ice cream machine.
So, yeah,
Frozen coffee, frozen cocktails.
Hey, it looks like it's about small enough it'll fit in the back of that Cadillac self-driving party van concept. That thing
Oh,
is,
that
going all the way back up.
Exactly.
dude. That thing is a box on wheels.
Listen, granted it's a party van concept,
I'm buying
but
one.
Right?
Electric cars are coming out.
Hey,
I'm a little-
can you get a DUI?
If your car is driving itself.
Right.
I'm a little more surprised that we aren't seeing, because CES is actually a place for cars as well. Not a lot of people know that, but
Yeah. Well, there is another electric car covered in solar panels. I mean, there is.
yeah,
I mean, if we gotta go into
It's coming.
EVs, like
it's coming.
the Cybertruck is. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. It's ugly. It's impractical. Does it have some cool specs? Yes, it does. But as a person who uses a truck for actual work, I would never ever touch that truck, other than to say I had one, which is.
Just wait.
But
There-
now the other trucks coming out, like the Rivian RV1 or R1V, I think it is, or
Riven,
something.
Yep.
That that truck I could definitely get behind because it looks like it's purpose built. Again, I know.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, and so there's a company, I can't remember the name of it right now. I'd have to do a little bit of research and look at
Yeah.
it a little bit more. But there is a company that's coming out. However, currently it is more of it's not really for a consumer style truck. It is more for like box trucks and stuff like that.
GM, they're releasing
No, it's
their fleet
it's a
to
completely
FedEx. Oh, well, GM's doing
Yeah.
a electric fleet vehicle.
Yep.
That they're giving
Yeah,
to
so it's
FedEx.
kind of the same as that. The only difference with this company is they have the lowest clearance on any of the current EVs that are being released, so they are trying to do FedEx UPS.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find out the name of the company, but basically what they have a few different lines. They have the ones that are basically box trucks, where you can buy the box truck. They have a version that is just the cab of the truck, so you can make the back of the truck whatever you want it to be. And then they also have a truck that they're coming out to try and battle with UPS, all that kind of stuff. The coolest part about that truck is the entire car is on basically an air ride system, and the bottom of the back door of the truck will actually be able to be level with the ground. So you can lower the truck all the way down and open the back door and just wheel things on and off the truck. with nothing to get in your way. There's no ramp, there's no nothing, because the doors just open straight up in the truck.
Yeah. Well, we should probably go back to games and away from cars. Well,
Yes.
well, first we're gonna go into water security systems, because in case you got a leaky pipe, there's an app for that.
I mean, it's not a bad idea to have a sensor like that.
No, I mean,
In all seriousness, but like
Until it fails and shuts off your water and you can't do anything about it.
exactly.
all right. So the next thing on the list is this one is actually kind of neat. I probably will never get it, but it's AirPop's smart mask. It monitors local air quality. That's cool.
We skipped the Skoog.
Huh? Oh, we did. We did.
Skipped the Skoog.
All right, we'll go back to the Scoot right after. Yeah, so basically it monitors local air quality, which is cool. Again, it's got an app that goes on your phone, and yeah, this is neat for those people that are all about health and live in the city and want to worry about air quality. This should
Back
help.
to the gaming world.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, live in the city, air quality, you got to give something up. So
I mean, I do have to say, like, with having allergies as bad as I do, I can definitely feel when the air quality is not okay. Yeah, like when it's not good, I definitely can feel it, and we live in the suburbs.
Right? Yeah, you don't.
Not that I'm gonna wear a mask that has an app that tells me what the air quality is when I can look it up on my phone before I even leave my house.
Back to the gaming world. The
Right.
Skoog.
Oh,
The
this.
Go
Skoog
talk about the
Cube.
Skoog.
Not the Smurg cube. All right, not to be confused. All right, not to be confused.
Skoog.
So this is like a fancy techno Rubik's cube.
I was gonna say it kind of feels more like a fancy Bop It, but
So-
Rubik's cube.
Quickly reading what it is they're saying that it was originally created to help children with disabilities express themselves through music. They collaborated with Sesame Street, and it was a sensory cube that doesn't require any screens, so the parents could use the app, and it's like a soft, squeezable. It has like the buttons are like soft, and you can squeeze them, so it helps with children with sensory processing issues,
Yes.
yep.
which
And
is
it's
super
away from
cool.
your screen though too.
Yeah, it is. I mean, so they come with inserts for new cubes and not new cubes, new dots and stuff like that. And when you insert them, they do different things. So it's basically music and interactive games that they can do. And they tell them stories, and they do stimulating brain games, stuff like that. All while keeping them away from actually using a
Which, in my opinion, is
monitor.
probably the coolest thing that's on this list after reading that.
Okay, maybe, but Bowflex. Come on, we all love Bowflex.
Yes, like the thing that actually makes the most sense logistically, probably the Skoog, especially with how many children with processing and sensory disorders and disabilities I know, definitely
Yeah.
makes sense. But there's a lot of other cool shit on this list, like that ice cream machine. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Ice cream machine, Bowflex. Ice cream machine, Bowflex.
Ice cream machine.
Both. You do the ice cream machine.
Because you got
I'm
the
gonna
ice
work
cream
out
machine.
on the Bowflex.
So
Boom.
what you're wondering what we're talking about, Bowflex. So basically, obviously, COVID has come in and taken over, and gyms have been hit hard. A lot of people are working out from home, and they have those virtual trainers or whatever. I know Nordic Track has a huge thing. Pendleton
I heard
has
theirs is really good.
has one too, and now obviously Bowflex is throwing their hat into the ring. I can't fucking talk tonight, and I'm sober. This is just pathetic. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yay
We love
training.
Peloton. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, and we
And yes,
get.
it was a COVID panic buy.
Yeah. What did you panic buy this year? Toilet paper, a bread machine, a robot vacuum, a new treadmill.
I got a phone call from Nighthawk in March when everything started to shut down, saying we didn't have toilet paper, so I'm away in Ohio at a horse show. What do? I go on Amazon. What do I find? The only toilet paper I can find is like the restaurant grade toilet paper.
Yes.
And there was 96 rolls for $60. We still have toilet paper.
I was gonna say, we are not even halfway through that box of toilet paper.
Jeez.
Wait, sorry. Speaking, we're gonna go back to monitors. Dell, you guys all love their Dell monitors. They have a massive 40-inch widescreen monitor.
That looks nice.
It looks like it's a curved monitor too.
It
from the looks of
does.
It does. I don't even want to know the price for this because it's
Hold on, I'm
your
gonna
monitor.
find it.
You
Yep.
can even wait. What? Oh, it has a Thunderbolt 3 port
Yep.
on it. That's cool.
It is an ultra wide curved.
I'm
Starts $2,099 for the curve.
There's
I'm
no
sorry.
word yet on
No.
pricing, but expect
Oh,
it
nope,
to cost
I'm
a pretty
looking at it.
penny.
Hold up.
Yeah, starting at
Price and availability.
$2,099.
$2,099
That
for
sounds
Okay.
a
accurate.
40
All right.
curved.
Who
A
cares?
38
All right.
curved
Sorry,
is
we,
$1,400.
we no longer care about that monitor because
Yeah.
Stern Pinball shows Led Zeppelin a whole lot of love. This thing
Yes.
is fucking sick. I
Forget
want
a pool
one.
table, I want a pinball machine.
Oh man!
I know.
You buying it?
Please tell me it's playing Zeppelin while you're playing the whole time.
Oh no
Like-
shit! Oh, heaven on
Oh, is
earth,
it?
right there. Yes. I mean, maybe
I
not,
almost-
but
So my grandparents, we had some arcade games in our basement, and when we were younger, my cousin and I got to pick out the pinball machine that we got, and we got the Monopoly
Yeah.
one, and it's actually pretty awesome. But there was a Kiss one that was next to it, and I was really pushing for that one because my dad and I are huge Kiss fans. And my cousin was like, "No, we don't want that one," and my grandma was like, "No, that's not really going to be fun for everyone." I
Gene
look
Simmons
back at
scared
it, and
him.
I'm still really upset that we didn't get that
I
one.
just want you to understand that the cheapest pinball machine for this is $7,000.
dude,
I didn't say I was buying it now.
it's Zeppelin, man. It's Zeppelin. All right.
And I didn't say I was
Yeah.
it was being purchased now.
I want the limited edition. Oh my gosh. Oh, this would be. Oh my god, $9,200. Yikes.
Oh my god, the limited edition Ninja Turtle one? Oh god.
Oh yes.
Why did I
Yes.
go to this website?
Why did I go to this website?
So while they're
Collectible.
lost in pinball drooliness over there, this next item is actually genius, and I've thought about this for years, and I would love to have this in everything. A heads up for drivers. It even shows you a bicycle symbol for the bicyclist. What that
I was
means
totally gonna make
is
fun of you
10
and say that
points.
You're looking at the matcha tea machine.
Means it's 10 points. Although it is pretty solid. It's Panasonic. It's
Yeah.
4K. It's a 4K heads-up display. Pretty awesome.
I would
Yeah.
say nice, a little too cluttered though, for like
Yep.
realistic driving. But something like that, where like your GPS would show up in front of you, would be phenomenal. Like, hey, this is the exit you need to take. Start moving your ass over.
I still
Mine
think
does
they need
that.
to have points for things.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Everyone
points
else
for
in the
hitting
herd.
the bike.
And if you
The health
split two
bars,
cars
how
on
do
a
they help
motorcycle, you get 100 points. Yes. Yeah, health bars. Needed health bars. Yeah, I mean, this is gaming. Come on, we need to have health bars. All right.
Exactly.
Side note, they have an Avengers pinball machine.
Oh yeah, they have a
nobody
ton of them, I
cares.
know. I think
Nobody
I lost
cares.
there.
Hey! Whoa!
I
Guardians,
do want to.
Alexei.
Alright, I do want to skip a couple of down and get back into somewhat of gaming.
What do you
Get
think
Oh,
about
wait.
down.
Wait,
It
10
is-
points for the biker.
Yeah. It is kind of cool. Otterbox is getting into gaming accessories. For
Oh yes.
not that it's ever going to be necessary, but
No, are you kidding me? If
For
these
children?
things
Oh, God,
protect your controller half as well as a phone case does from OtterBox, it's worth every penny.
I used to whip my phone down a tiled hallway to show my grandmother that my phone wouldn't break in my OtterBox.
I just work construction, and
never broke.
Yeah, it's dropped from 3 stories, so.
But here's the thing: when you actually look at it, they're not really making anything to protect your shit. They're just making stuff to either. I mean, I guess technically the carrying case will protect it, but the only other part is grips, and that's it.
I mean, it probably has some sort of shock absorption, like if it were to fall.
If you've ever taken apart an Xbox One controller, you'll realize that the case actually prevents it from when you throw it. If it lands on one of the 2 grips there, you'll actually split the case. I've never done this before, but this
no, never.
I'm talking for a friend here.
But this little case will keep it from landing on those points and snapping at that exact point. Just say, but it's not gonna protect your thumbsticks from getting ripped off if, say, they land on that.
Now, I think the potential for what OtterBox could come out with is very, very high, because it's OtterBox and they usually end up coming out with some pretty cool stuff down the line. But it's a lot of what they are focusing on right now is Xbox. They're only Xbox, first off, and it's Xbox and
Good
phone, and phone gaming is not there yet.
It's getting there.
Have you hooked up a controller and streamed your Xbox to your phone yet?
Yeah.
Dude, Call of Duty Mobile is pretty good too. I mean, yeah, I use Steam, send it to my phone. But let's move on to this. This might be the stupidest thing, but it's so funny to me. For all you stoners out there, have you ever had the problem of getting that precise high? I mean, because stoners were so fucking picky about being precisely high. There's an app for that and a gadget for that now, so you can screw your little cannabis 510 oil cartridge on there, and you can select a dose, and bam, there you go. It's right there for you. I guess
in the event that you consume too much. What?
Yeah. What? I'm sorry. What's too much?
Yeah.
That's a thing. Okay. Oh. Okay. So you take a hit from your pen or bowl. Munch on the recommended. Swallow a few drops of oil till you wait. Yeah. Yeah. Consuming cannabis isn't too difficult. I mean that pretty much covers it.
Apparently it is. Some company thought they had to make it easier for you.
I thought they had to charge $100 for this.
Okay, so, well, I mean, if you look at one of those vape pens or whatever, for a decent one, you're looking at $60 to $100 anyway, for these cart pens. But I think what this is actually designed for, and joking aside, I think this is designed for people that use this for medical use, and it's, they need a precise dose or whatever, and it's, that is for what this is for.
I mean, that makes sense.
It definitely makes the device actually makes sense. All joking aside, obviously, this whole topic in and of itself is still becoming, or still moving into something that is more mainstream to us.
Yeah.
And getting jokes, we will always joke about it until it becomes so normal it's not even funny, and then it'll just be like getting Tylenol.
Okay.
The
some of these we're gonna
awesome.
skip because but we gotta talk about the
powered Bluetooth shower speaker.
That was my next thing. Like that was
shower beer. We can just have shower parties. That sounded weird.
I would like to say that I do not want to have a shower party with you.
I'm gonna politely decline. I don't like shower parties with much of anybody. I like my shower time by myself. Thank you much.
Yeah, we're rolling that back. When it came out, I was like, that's not what I want.
concerts in the shower. It's totally fine.
Welcome to Gobi Games, where we talk about shower parties with paint.
Lord.
Oh, man. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Oh wait, and a fridge that makes ice spheres.
I have been looking at this refrigerator for months.
That right there
Fucking
They're not
genius.
clear, though.
is
I mean,
my
like,
shit.
they gotta be crystal clear if we're doing circles for
I
whiskey.
it
Okay.
That is true.
yeah.
My thing is literally when this refrigerator was released, I show it to Nighthawk and I said, I need this.
I mean, I do. I could so.
I think it makes the crushed ice too, like the really good one.
Oh, so I think the last thing on this list that I mean, there's so much more. We haven't even got through this entire list. Like, there's so much stuff here. But the last thing I want to talk about before we get too long here is Vmata adds noise canceling to their M200 headphones. These headphones are amazing headphones in their own right. The standard M200, before they added noise canceling or whatever, these headphones were and are great headphones to begin with. Noise canceling only makes them better. They're not cheap. I'm not gonna lie, they're not cheap, but it's like Steinheiser, you get what you pay for. Like,
Wow.
yeah, I mean, like I said.
Which I did take your recommendation, those Indie Evil wireless earbuds. I got all my kids and myself a set of those. Those are pretty amazing for that price.
Yeah, dude, the 6 hours, they sound pretty good, and
Yeah.
they're durable too. Like,
Yep.
I'm not gonna, I'm not easy on equipment. I use them at work all the time, but yeah. So what we're talking about is during Christmas or whatever, Skull Candy had the Indie Evo earbuds on sale for like $50. They're normally $100 earbuds. They're not great earbuds. They're not top of the line earbuds, but for $50, you get 6 hours of battery life, ambient mode, which basically turns the mics into speakers so you can listen at low volumes and hear people around you. It's great for at work. And there's a couple other features too, but I mean, for $50, you can't go wrong, and they sound pretty good too. Like, I really like the sound.
If I was going for sound, I wouldn't be buying earbuds. Like, if I wanted really high quality.
Right?
You know,
Yeah. I mean,
want something that's good enough and will last.
yeah.
Wait. I just scrolled down further.
I can guarantee you I know exactly what you're going to bring up.
Yes, I am talking about the Laura DiCarlo, the new heated sex toy. But the thing I'm actually thinking about with that is Cara Delevingne owns a sex toy company.
Apparently so.
That
It's
is
just-
one. This is a weird, like, shaped. It's like a T. It's like
It is all that whole sentence is weird. First we talk about they're rolling out new heated sex toys, and then it talks about how it's co-helmed by actress Cara Delevingne.
oh, dude, oh my. All right, this makes like it's a butt plug. It's a warming, vibrating butt plug. Like, all right.
I think you
CS,
broke, I
thank
think
you.
broke Night.
Thank you, CS. That's what we need. Definitely what we need. And an app that lets you scan your skin for. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We're just gonna keep going and going.
Okay. I will
do
say,
want to say, I do
Okay.
want to say, just because that it kind of proves my point. Razer did just make an announcement. They basically said that at this time, they do not have enough interest in the new face masks. However, if that changes, they would consider bringing it to market. However, the owner did just also say that at this time they're not sure on price either. But they are apparently taking feedback on what people think about the design, and if they get enough interest, they will bring it to market. Now, what is enough interest, they also haven't said. But
Right on. Quick.
You can get a heated massage office chair
I tried to
for
end it.
$900.
Okay. Before we go back completely off the rails, we'll touch on some gaming related stuff to just kind of come full circle. So tomorrow there's a huge announcement for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. For you who don't know, I'm actually a Ghost Recon fan myself. And spoiler alert, it's a crossover with Rainbow Six Siege, Operation Amber Sky, according to leaks.
Who would have guessed?
Of course, there's speculation that it could be a new island. They did just recently open up Gollum Island for exploration, which is kind of cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a new island in Ghost Recon. I would really, really like to see crossplay, though, because, yeah, it needs to happen.
If games aren't doing crossplay, they're being stupid right now.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling when Destiny 2 switches to crossplay at some point this year, the Division 2 is going to have a choice to make. You're either going to join the crossplay resolution or you're going to get left in the dust.
I think that will happen with a lot of games. Granted, I know everybody shits on Destiny and Bungie and all that, but there is something
Low-hanging
to
fruit,
be
man.
said. Yeah, that's true. But there's something to be said about how big of pull both Destiny and Bungie themselves have in the gaming industry.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can really
Usually,
attest this to Call of Duty. I mean, and Fortnite.
yeah.
As much as I don't want to, I mean, if it hadn't been for Epic Games and Fortnite pushing crossplay the way they did and being sneaky and flipping it on the way they did, and then Call of Duty saying, hey, look, we're going full crossplay as the first AAA title to do it, they definitely started a trend. And dude,
Yes,
I'm not a Call of Duty player. I'm really not. I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty. I was back in the day. However, the last two Call of Duties I have bought almost day one, and I have a ton of hours into both of them because I can finally play with my little brother, my nephews, my son, my kids on Xbox and PS4. Like, I can play with anybody I want, and it's been nice to have that, and I'm looking forward to other games having that as well.
I am too.
Yep,
I'm not
I agree
going to
100%.
Look, I play a lot of Destiny. Tank knows I play a lot of Destiny.
No.
I used to play a lot of Destiny, is what I should say.
I play a lot of it.
I used to play a lot of Destiny on Xbox.
Dude,
However,
you have been
after-
balls deep in Valhalla. Like, you
Yes,
haven't
that's
played
my-
it.
Yes.
I regret buying it for him.
Okay,
But
so
what I will say is, after having the ability mostly to be on my couch and not be in my office where I have to have my Xbox,
Or you have
Once-
to have your Xbox.
once crossplay is out for Destiny, it'll probably suck me back in because I'll be able to play wherever the hell I want.
right?
I mean, I think Alpha's reaction says you could take your Xbox and put it on the TV in the living room.
I know, right?
Nope.
She did make fun of me for having to have my Xbox anywhere in my office.
That was kind of the one rule when we moved here, was like no Xbox in the family room, so that we didn't. Like it was kind of like a
Hey.
rule.
Yeah, that TV is reserved for Hallmark movies, right?
Oh
Tom
my
Tank?
God.
It's gotta be
Yours too,
Hallmark. Hallmark. No, not mine. Fuck
Please
Year round.
don't.
that. Year round.
No, Gobi
Please
just
don't.
watches Gossip Girl.
No.
I love watching Gossip Girl more than Hallmark movies. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I have watched Gossip Girl. I do have teenage daughters.
have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
3 daughters.
I have-
with your daughters.
I start watching a show with my daughters, and just because they keep watching it for a little bit, like what I have watched
It's
so
Blake
much
Lively.
stuff. Yes, that, all of that.
Lively.
Like, I'm
I'm
sorry.
a very straight woman. It's Blake Lively.
We have gone off the rails again.
Yeah, Off the rails. So on that note, coming back out of the rails and leaving. Peace out. Thanks for guys joining, and thanks for listening. We'll catch you all next time. Peace.